Just waiting on watching Dangerously Funny. I wish I could play this game, but I can't.
Music video go? Not very well. We're still getting views, we're still getting subscribers, but we're no musician. But I'm also seeing lots of comments about food and cats and game videos, so I know what I'm gonna make next. I'm not even gonna do any upgrades, we're just gonna make a food video right away. Come on, big views. The people wanted it, they asked for it, they get it. That looks like a good one. That looks like a super good one. 15,000 views, 9,000 subscribers. We're getting so close to 50,000 subs. And we get a mystery phone call. That doesn't look like a good thing at all. It was 50% of views per second for 5 minutes. Well, luckily we can kind of remedy that by upping our views per second. Every time we click on this, we get an extra 5 views per second, so that's going to help balance it out. 70 views per second, that'll be 140 once we're done with our little punishment. Plus, we were invited to a vlogger convention in town and got 2,500 views for that for some reason. While I'm waiting for my punishment to be over, I'm going to make... more gameplay videos because people are asking about that a lot. This should be a big one unless the comment section lied to me, but my comment section would never ever lie. They might have actually lied a little bit. Nice video. People seem to have liked it. Thank you, comment section. You got what you wanted and it was tepidly successful. We got a nice gift, but maybe food videos really just are my thing. There's 50,000 subscribers though, so we got like a cherry wood play button. But I got like
bro, this man don't even know that's Ruby. Oh my god, bruh.
50,000 subscribers, we get box deliveries, which I assume is people sending me stuff, and that's very nice of them. One avatar piece, and one... Oh, we get views in a box. Is that how that works in real life? Views in a box, please? But aside from that, I've got 39,000 views to spend, which is the perfect amount for a desk microphone. That's going to give me a lot of extra views per video and subscribers. And then as far as passive views are
did y'all know my initials spelled Dab? Dimitri
Alexander
Blue. Believe it or not.
Question, did we make a good choice? That's looking pretty good.
It's right now 4:30 in the morning.
Featured on the main page.
I don't get, honestly,
subs, 30,000
really don't care.
And since we're up to 50,000 views to spend, we're going to probably sell some shirts. We can get a few more of these upgrades, and that's bringing us very quickly up the food chain. We're now making 170 views per second passively. And I saw a lot of people wanting games, we're going to give them gameplay. And the comments were right. Another amazing viral video, 31,000 views, 10,000 subs. And then we get to spend our views on getting more views passively, and then we sit back and wait and let the money roll in. Looks like I'm officially a gaming channel, that's all the people want to see, gaming and food. And I'm okay with that because I rather like both. And again, the people are right. It pays to listen to those comments. 31,000 views, 10,000 subs. But those feel for like amateur numbers. We need to do much better. I want 1 billion views per video. But I've only got 53,000 views to spend. I need more. So we're going to go for another cat video. Alright, well this is why we don't guess and make videos. Cats are always popular, except for today. Okay, I'm seeing a lot about games again. Let's just do gameplay videos. They're safe. They're obviously going to give me the views I need. Trendiness right now, very, very high. 30,000 views, 10,000 subs, that put us over 100,000 subscribers overall, and that's a big milestone. We're going to get some kind of play button, a silver one. A few minutes later, we have 180,000 to spend.
Iron? Maybe it is over iron salt, but...
20,000 views per video and 580 subs. Then let's upgrade that desk microphone one more time for more views and subs, and then we're going to work our way backwards. This is going to help each individual video be a little better. So if I was reading the comments correctly, they want more gameplay. Alright, looks like we did it again. Gameplay was a huge hit, 112,000 views. We're getting over 100,000 views per video, as long as it's a good one now. But we're going to make a food video because there's lots of food comments. Come on, I need the views. I'm addicted to
this man, bruh.
112,000, 15,000.
I hate how they have video games make it look easier, but it's actually not. Take from me. 9 subscribers. I mean double digits of views, I mean shorts. Third channel, but come on. Like, bro spent at least 10 minutes out of his 18-minute video, and he spent longer actually, but...
And if it's not, I'm turning comments off forever because they're lying to me. Oh, good news, we get to keep having comments. So that's going to be a big view video, 112,000 views, 15,000 subs, 200. We're going to spend that on a few upgrades here. That's actually going to add to a lot of extra views per video. Even this one, we should have been doing these a while ago. I was just too antsy for my passive income. but now we'll be up to 76,000 views per video at 10,000 subs. 160,000 views, 21,000 subs, that's a new record. Made a few little upgrades, so we're going to get 150,000 views per video now. But we're also going to need a little bit more passive income. So we're going to buy a few of those and then a whole bunch of those until we run out of money, which doesn't make sense. But we're getting almost 300 views per second. Comments were again unclear, but gameplay videos are at 2 stars, so we're going to go for gameplay. It's all we know at this point. And I think we did a pretty good job. That's a big red bar. That's 339,000 views. That's a really good one. 25,000 subs. We're going to be at 1 million subs before you know it. We need more views for more stuff. Food video it is. And that was a pretty good guesstimate because that's going to be a lot of views again. Another 324,000. That means I could definitely afford a chroma key, which is going to add an extra 52,000 views per video. Plus I can upgrade the figure shelf not once but twice. So 260,000 views per video at its base, more if it's a good one. Look at our nice green screen we have now. We're so professional. It's either going to be food or games. We're going with food. And another superstar video. We're very good at just doing whatever the people tell us to do. 560,000 views.
If I had comments, I read your comments and I try to
we got an achievement for
do it as
250,000 subs. I didn't even notice. We're just so caught up in the grind. And as it turns out, there's more rooms to our house, so we can actually have things like a pool for fairly cheap, a berries garden, a ukulele if we want to. The torch seems kind of nice. That would add 52,000 views per video all by itself. But we really need to stick to our office where we're going to get lots of views and subscribers because that's what it takes to be successful. Before we make one more video, let's upgrade our desk microphone twice. And then we're going to go with a gameplay video. It's only our 26th video, but we're getting it figured out very quickly because this one's going to give us, well, it's not going to be overly good, but it's 525,000 views, so I won't complain with that. 22,000 subs. When in doubt, just double down, just keep doing it. See, that worked. We just had to make a better video. That's 722,000 views, so we're getting close to the big million per video. That also means I have 1.4 million to spend on upgrades. We can't quite afford the clapperboard yet. So we'll just keep making videos. At this point, we'll get views on anything, so who cares about quality? Just like any big YouTuber. But even shooting in the dark, we're doing pretty well. And now we get the clapperboard. That's going to take our views and subs way up again. If I was reading the good people right, they want cat videos. But I have been wrong before, and I certainly was this time. We still get 800,000 views though, so that's really not complainable. The pug cost 10 million views just to buy, so we're going to upgrade our clapperboard before that, but that's still going to give me like another 33% increase to views, which is absolutely huge. For example, we make another video about games, there's another 2 million views, which pretty much pays for its own upgrade again.
Should I get it? I mean, it's 4:30 or 4:35 in the morning. Damn, I guess it was 4:35 in the morning. And that was great. And then again, people have guessed what was going on before with no idea. Then again, it was 4:30, that's 5 minutes ago, and I had tea time. It's best to stop. It's best to stop. I'm playing my computer at 6. My school computer at 6, because that's whenever the parents get up and wake us up on a school day. I mean, sure, it's the weekend day, but I mean, there's so much into it that they're gonna Josh wakes up at 6. My stepdad wakes up at 6, so I'm thinking. Fuck it, I'm hungry. I'll be back. Saving the battery first, though. First, I need to go use the restroom, though. I'll curl this up with a blanket. Do you miss me? Lunchables, baby. Had to open the fridge door. It sucks to do it slowly in the middle of the night because now it's in existence. Or like, trying to get the plastic cover off a cake you want. Yeah. Middle of the night. Just imagine the Ender Dragon sound. I'm doing it forever or just crackling. Always crackling, doing it. Crackling. Imagine that. There you go. You have one of the loudest sounds in existence. Or dad snoring. You could probably do it if you have a dad and snoring heavily. Because, dad's snore. Dad's 2 seconds on the couch be like, oh, dad's just 2 seconds on the couch be like, us being asleep. Whenever dad sneezes. Most dads sneeze, it sounds like a nuclear bomb. It's like a nuclear bomb went off. Trust me. It's family slander. But technically, it's the truth. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Let's start the video.
And the next video got 2.4 million, 40,000, which again leads to the next upgrade. And now our videos are getting almost 3 million views. There's another 2.8 million views in the cat video. And all the cooking and cat video channel. As well. So I grinded out the views up to 12 million views to spend an easy 95 on top. That's going to add an extra 1.1 million views per video. We're going to add 2.5 million. Plus these kind of top, and they're ridiculous. So now we're doing a video about this. It's going to earn a modest 5.3 million plus 50,000 subs on top of that. It's a pretty nice bonus.
Oreos
But I
first.
think this is a good point to start escalating things because I want to try and break something. So I've gone ahead and bought 122 million views like any good YouTuber would. So we're getting 2.5 million views per video currently, but we can now buy a Parabot, which is getting at 3.5 million views per video. We can't afford a game console yet, but we can upgrade this pug a whole lot. I really hope this is a nice viral video because I feel like we're going to get a lot of views for it. Well, even as a middle of the road video, we still got 18 million views and 40,000 subs. We're also currently making 2,408 views per second because of a few small increases, and that number's only going to go up from here by quite a lot. Like if we appear in a TV show, we get an extra 140 per second. This is a really inefficient way of doing this, by the way. Like I should be clicking on these a whole bunch. Anyway, I'm not sure that's worth it anymore anyway. We're getting 6,000 per second, but we're getting like 20 million views per video, so I know what to do. We'll do a charity. Didn't even see that hiding down there. I don't know if people are going to like this or not, but they don't have a choice. It's just a nice thing to do. So how did our charity video do? I feel like they'll always do well. It's just good karma. There's 22 million views, 60,000 subscribers. And because it's a charity, I decided to boost that up a little bit, so that got 114 million views. Can you believe that it's only been 40 videos so far? But those 40 videos have carried us all the way up to this kind of success. 113 million views on that video and 100,000 subscribers. I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Okay, with a little boost to that,
Cheese.
566
After that,
million
the
views.
crackers. 2 at a time, the crackers I
And
eat.
that's the kind of progress we're going to need because things are getting expensive fast. The game console is 190 million. Plus we're going to spend some diamonds because I want 50,000 subs per video no matter what. So we're getting almost 100 million views per video. We could probably get there if I buy some of these. Yeah, there we are. That means the next gaming video is going to go pretty out of control. Without any boosting, it's at 200 million views. If you're getting 200 million views per video, you're doing something right. And we can boost that up to 1.2 billion views. 1.2 billion views per video. Plus we just hit a big milestone, there's a million subscribers, and I think we earned it considering the insane views we get. But I don't have a proper chair yet, so for only 760 million, we're gonna buy one of those. And then spending the rest of whatever upgrades are left, 131 million views. I just realized how busy my office is now. We started with nothing but like a computer, if we even had that. Now we have a whole crew, plus a floating dragon and a pug. But our videos are also now getting 290 million views each, 130,000 subs. Plus its nice little boost gave us 1.5 billion views. All thanks to some boosts I had to pay for with real money. But I can't help it, I just always want what's next, like a poof. Plus our food videos are all the way up to 3 stars now, and that's what the people want. And that's definitely for sure 303 million views. And that turns into 1.6 billion views. And I really wanted that poof, so I've saved up enough money to buy it. $3.5 billion, it better be nice. But that's also going to add 59 million views per video. And thanks to our magic poof and a viral video, that's 500 million views without doing anything. And we're going to turn that into 2.2 billion just because we can, because you can never have enough views. I'm a YouTuber after all. I'm also a little concerned about my conversion rate. 2.5 billion views and I still only have 1.5 million subs. Clearly people just don't really like me.
When you get your next big idea, say sparkly ketchup, Grammarly's tone suggestions can help.
So there's still a lot we can be upgrading. Like, we can still be upgrading bodies, stages, and boosts beyond their regular max level. So we're going to do that for each of them. But maybe most importantly, we need booster packs for potential Omega item parts. Probably go with rocket science because I like rockets. We got some new stuff, but nothing super exciting, so let's do it again. I'm going to keep opening these until I get something fun. Here we go, and then I got a fragment of an Omega item. I got the second piece. Yeah, I managed to get 3 in a row. Not sure if that's good luck or not, but I'll take it. On my final pack, I got pieces of 2 separate Omega items. Now to actually start putting some of these into practice. Well, for starters, let's get a coil and, say, a trash can. Can't go wrong with that. On top of that, auxiliary balloons. We're also going to play horizontally on this one, so I need to steer myself as I go. But we'll be able to make this work pretty nicely. I'm going to squash this straight on his head. Day 1 earned us $80, so that means a few upgrades. We're going to upgrade both the trash can and the coil. That's going to mean a further launch because I've got 2 coils on here. And he's got a lid to protect his head when he comes hurtling down on it from 100 miles into the sky. So the first day was $80, this was $150. We almost doubled our income already. I'm getting to use my boosts already too. Also, we're going to add a rocket. This time we'll be sure to use our booster. There we go. Now we're going to get altitude and distance. And then we're out of speed, but you get the idea. $325, new records everywhere, dollar daily interest. So let's mostly just increase that coil, and then maybe we'll increase the trash can just a little bit. Because we unlocked a new booster, which can be maybe fins. Oh, it upgraded all the way to a recycling can. This one's going straight to the sky. It's a thing of beauty. Look at all those boosters too.
My last 2
Probably
crackers.
be pointing ourselves more this way to get a little more distance. I'm not sure what makes us more money, height or distance. So distance is a thing, air time is a thing, speed is a thing, so we definitely want to go horizontal rather than up. For example, if we do a quick launch and point ourselves a little more horizontal, whoops, that was very messy, but it's very quick, we go very far to the right and we make much more money, and it's quicker. Anyways, now that we've made ourselves a little bit of money, let's try something new. Maybe the ejector seat, it's always one of my favorites just because it launches the penguin mercilessly out into the sky. So what do you think a tater reactor is? $200, so we better get 2 of those. Oh, it runs on the power of potatoes. I get it now. I have no idea what I just created. But what else is new? So we're going to fly into the sky very slowly. I'm not sure when our tater reactors are going to come into play. There they are. That's actually pretty good. It's giving us lots of power to the right, yielding the power of the potato. Then we're still going to eject from the seat after all of this, so we need to make sure he's pointed at an optimal angle. Probably something like that. There he goes. And now he's alone in the sky. He should have a big splat when he hits the ground. But that was worth $1,200 all by itself, just because of how far we went. So we can maybe upgrade the auxiliary rockets a little bit now, just to carry us further, and also more potato power. And this is still with like a basic launcher. It is upgraded, but we can get a better launcher soon. For now, we'll just enjoy the ride. This potato thing works really great because I can hold myself at like this angle and still fly. Like, it's got lots of power to weight ratio apparently. And then we're going to launch Itty pretty soon, so we'll point him this way so he goes further horizontally. That was worth $1,600, lots of new records. So let's replace this coil with Russian roulette. That's 777 power. We were at 450, so that's a pretty big upgrade. Then we get to upgrade it again. The power goes up substantially very quickly. So we're going to play Russian roulette to hopefully get the penguin a good launch. I think that was a pretty good launch. We could do better, but we will eventually. This should be a new record across the board. I accidentally skipped through it. We've got $3,000, so take from that what you will. Let's upgrade Russian roulette a little bit. Then maybe also a basic rocket. I'm really mostly just in a hurry to get to my Omega rocket. That's not going to be a great launch. But it's going to be decent, and we got upgraded things, so we'll be fine. We're going to point him like this way. I mean, we're still 4,000 feet above the ground anyway, and he launches at the end, so as long as we're above the ground somewhat, we'll be fine. And here comes the launch. Perfect. And what's our distance now? 50,000. Just about. Well, it wasn't a new record, but it was for speed and bonus earnings. Maybe we need a max level ejector seat? That's better. It looks like a gaming chair. But I doubt there's any gaming chairs in real life that launch you into space. Easy, efficient,
Gaming
economical
chair.
walking also. Look at that weird setup. Can we get an orange launch? Nope. But we got a yellow one. That's pretty good. I feel like we're going very quickly. We haven't even got to our potato reactors yet, but this is already further than we went last time. There's 75,000, probably close to 80,000 by the time we crashed out. 81,000. Didn't even hit the ground. New records across the board. $4,600. So Russian Roulette started at 777 power. It's up to 2,800, 3,700. Next we'll get it up to 5,000. Oh, we unlocked a new slot for our stage. So let's sell that in. We're gonna add something new here.
What do you think dark matter does?
Reduces your weight because it looks pretty high tech according to us. Okay, makes us lighter. I think we probably want to be lighter right now when it can carry you a little bit. Oh, that looks horrible. But you gotta have some weight to carry you, otherwise you don't go far enough. But I think we've got plenty of weight given everything we've got. The ejector chair is probably pretty heavy in itself. And the dark matter just sticks to the penguin to the bitter end. But we went almost 10% further this time. And that was worth $5,000, so let's take the weight down a little bit more. Oh, it's a multiplier. Interesting. I still really want to see a red launch. And we eventually will get there, but not yet. We got not quite 10% further on this one, but we did get like another 5%, and that's a big increase. New records, at least another 5,500. The ejector seat's fun, but I think we could find something better, like El Fuego. That was a new one we unlocked anyways. It is
On
a little bit
fire.
heavy, but it does have a pretty good top
My
speed
ass
that
is on.
upgrades quick.
My ass
I
is
have
on
no idea
fuego.
if it is good or bad, but we're about to. It feels very quick. Very quick. We're already past 50,000.
What's his name?
So it
Roman.
definitely has a speed advantage.
Roman. Whenever
At least before the penguin is ejected.
so whenever he goes in the moon
Dark matter
in
things
Fast
never have
9.
to help on a lot of
My
things.
ass is in fuego. So my ass is El Fuego.
Way
En
more
fuego, which means my ass is on fire.
feet distance. We don't get to catapult the penguin at the end, but we still get to crash him into the sky from 4 miles up. That was worth $7,000. So let's maybe see if we can finish upgrading El Fuego. That usually has something fun. We have our fins back too, but there's 135,000 distance. So we're making progress rapidly. Russian Roulette is just very, very expensive to upgrade again and again. But we almost have the Tater reactor. Yeah, that is max level finally. So this, a red launch too. This will be a good one.
The
Wow,
unlucky
already
punk
110,000
I am.
distance. Yeah, okay, I can see why Russian Roulette is good now. When it does land on the good one, it's like a nuclear blast. We're also 110,000 feet into the sky, so I can actually sacrifice some altitude for a little more speed, potentially. Not sure if that's how that works in this game, but our distance is already 170,000. Worth $15,000. We somehow didn't break a record for speed there. I don't see how. We got a huge launch out of this. You'd think that would have been a speed record, but who am I to complain? So we're at 8,500 power now. Could be 10,000 with the next level. We should get a red launch 1 in 6. Not that we necessarily need it, but it's a lot of fun. So this time with a yellow launch and a few upgrades, we still made 185,000. That's still worth $12,000, which means we get max level Russian Roulette, and that normally changes everything. Now it looks like a giant revolver. Then let's reduce the weight a few more times and boost the auxiliary rockets a little more. So a yellow launch now is 200,000 distance, and lots of money.
The unlucky
Yeah, we got a
punk.
red launch. Okay, that put us into the purple sky already. We're already 220,000 distance, 250,000 distance. That happened like instantly.
Yeah, those are the kind of launches I want, where we just go warp speed.
300,000 distance, $23,000 earned. And El Fuego has been fun, but I think we could probably find something a little better. There's something called the Volcano. It's further down the upgrade list, so I assume it's going to be better. It's got a stronger first stage, but others are weakened. We do lose a Tater reactor on this, but if we upgrade it, we get lots of top speed, and it's almost max level already. We get our dark matter thing to make it lighter. Its total weight right now is 28 pounds. I don't know. Let's see how this goes. My best so far is 300,000. I think we're trying to get 500,000. And I suspect we're going to get there. This probably isn't very aerodynamic. I don't know if I love this thing already. Penguin looks unhappy in there, so that's a plus. But given that this is a yellow launch and taking a long time, I don't love this option. It did not bad at 180,000 distance, but it's too slow for me. So let's take something heavy and then reduce the weight of it. The jet might be a good candidate for this. We're already down to 14.4. Every level takes off 0.4 pounds, so we just took it down to 10 pounds. Plus we can upgrade the jet itself, which is going to give us more top speed. It seems pretty quick though. There's already 100
I
distance.
need
I'm not sure if this is any
full
better.
speed.
It was a fun thought, but we've gone backwards drastically. That was only 150,000. We need to do better than that. I do also have a new launcher called Big Bertha. It has a 2500 base launch, which is the most expensive of all of them. Probably need to try this. Or perhaps an Omega rocket, which is what we started with. Look how expensive it is. Everything else is like $900. That's $100 grand. Well, for now, let's just try it as is. I'm just going to upgrade the bullet a few times so it looks like a Bill bullet that's yellow. Then we're going to upgrade this so it's got big power. Then, because we upgraded it, we got auxiliary rockets added to it. I don't want auxiliary rockets. I think I want the dark matter to make it lighter. Oh, we actually have to do stuff? I don't want to do stuff. Okay, I don't. Okay, off we go. We're 70,000 distance already. Dad's gonna make for some weird launches. But we're going a long ways already. We're already at 200,000 distance. And we still gotta go through both of our potato reactors. So we're gonna land here at about 270,000, which is worth $20,000. All I know is I want the Omega rocket. So Big Bertha is almost leveled up. The bullet's already leveled up. I'm not gonna buy anything else. Well, we'll make it a little bit lighter for now because we can. Won't be long. Hey, we can shoot ourselves the wrong way. What happens if we go backwards a long ways? Uh-oh. Yep, there we go. We're at minus 200,000. Don't know what the game's gonna do here. I wonder if I ruin the aerodynamics by putting arms on either side of a bullet. This feels uncomfortable flying backwards. With 314, we broke a new record. We just did it in the wrong direction. Also, I kind of want to see if we upgrade the bullet just a few more times. We do get another one of these. We knocked our weight all the way down to 20 pounds, which should mean that we can get a pretty good launch. Please blast. That's really awkward to try and do. Look how high we got, though. We're like in space again. It's kind of a shame, though, because we want a distance and not height, but whatever. Even on a bad launch that time, we still got 280,000 feet. Okay, while we're at it, let's upgrade Big Bertha to max level. Max level-ish. Then let's try and do more of a horizontal launch this time. Get back up there. Perfect. That's going to get us way far to the right. 60,000. And this will be a new record because there's 320,000 to the right this time. We're going to fast forward through it for 360,000. $30,000 just by itself. So then instead of a Tater reactor, I'm going to sell that for a Sonic Burst just because it's quicker to get us to where we're going. Then we'll pull the weight down a little more. Every one of these drops.
Sonic Burst be like.
We can make this
Sonic Burst be like.
I'll swap out this cannon though, because I really hate trying to launch it like this. We're gonna get different launches. So that was pretty good. We're 250,000
Horizontal
already. Plus, then we get one burst, and then two bursts, which brings us over 400,000. Almost.
Come on, 400,000. 400,000. No.
All for being an anti-gravity bullet with super boosts on it. Want to see a quick way to make money? I can just let it fall into the ground in fast forward mode, hit the ground, do that. $12,000. I can do this rapid fire to save up for the things I want, even backwards, it doesn't matter. Okay, 10 runs is screwing around later, and I think we have enough for the Omega rocket. It has 3,200 fuel, 120 max lift, 5 power, and only weighs half a pound. Not entirely sure what this is going to do for us, but it's definitely going to carry us further, especially considering it only weighs half a pound. And all we need is one upgrade to eliminate that weight entirely, though we basically already have. So we're 270,000 distance so far. Next comes the Sonic Burst, which is going to give us a nice push forward. Lots of drag, but lots of speed. There's the Omega rocket that's bigger than our bullet. So that's a good rocket booster. If we had any good rocket devices, we could definitely attach it to that. But I think this by itself is going to carry us to 500,000 feet. So it's very overpowered. I could just sit here like this and let it go. And I really like the upgrades that let me be lazy. Like, I'm just sitting back in my chair right now watching this go. I could be drinking coffee if it was in the middle of the night. There's our 500,000 feet we needed. So let's see if we can get lucky and get the rest of these pieces real quick. We did get it. Okay. Omega coil launcher. The Omega coil launcher sits at the bottom, but its base power is 13,000, which is absolutely bananas. And as we upgrade it, oh, this is going to be stupidly fun. Oh, I like this one because I don't have to do anything. That's really nice.
YOLO.
So there goes our Sonic Boosters, and Omega Rocket takes over 300,000. We don't go as far horizontal, but once we upgrade this a few times, we'll be laughing. But now I really don't know what to upgrade, so we'll maybe focus on the Omega Coil for a minute. 604,000 is the number to beat, and we're getting stronger launches at less weight, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. Hard to steer this thing so far, though. There we go. Okay, those upgrades carried me 100,000 feet further. And that's worth $75,000 all by itself. And since we have $150,000, we might as well buy another Omega rocket. Every upgrade for those costs $50,000, so I'm going to hold off a little bit more of those. Let's just get more launch power. and also make ourselves a little bit lighter. Well, this should be something stupid. There's our better
Phew.
launch. This gets us so high up right away. Or it starts right away with our Omega rockets now. These have so much power compared to our weight that we're like almost going horizontally. So 900,000 feet worth $100,000 so far. But that's good because upgrades for everything is getting very expensive. This, for example, is now $40,000.
Hold up, there's lightning.
per upgrade.
Fuck off!
So that should
Alright.
launch us very high up very quickly. And then it's just a matter of pointing ourselves more or less horizontally and then letting the rocket do all the
I
work.
had enough
So this
phone
time the
recording.